Hello, welcome to my channel, Mimi here. Thank you so much for stopping by. What I'd like to do for you today is show you how I decorate this picture frame. I picked up this picture frame a few months ago. I thrifted it, cleaned it all off, spray painted it white, and so far this is my third time using it to decorate, to bring something different to you, to show a variety that you can use with this type of design and using the frame as the piece or your base to make everything on. So I've already added the pool noodle and I cut that in half, measured of course, cut it in half, and I wanted to go all the way across the length of the picture frame. I'm adding the zip ties to secure the pool noodle onto the frame. And what I'm doing with this one is just making sure that as I close that up, that I adjust the ends of it to make sure that it's facing out so it will not scratch a wall or a window or whatever I may have it hanging up against. And so I've got one right here, and I'm doing the same thing here, tightening and just turning just a little bit. Now I'm going to add this beautiful pink material to the frame, and I'm going to use the pool noodle to help me do that, to help me keep everything in place. I'm going to add this material to the top of this. I've marked that as the halfway point in measuring for this picture frame to make sure that I get everything as evenly and as straight as possible with this part of the design. Now I'm just going to take a bit of it and I'm going to come under the pool noodle and the frame and come back over, and the space that I have to right at the end is where I'm tucking in the material so that I can have some of it hanging down here, and it'll hold that for me very well. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side and then go to the middle. I went back and made sure that as the material came back around and under the pool noodle, that the seams are inside, so as it drapes, you don't see the seams. For the middle part, I want to keep that together, so I am going to use a zip tie just to attach this so it won't go anywhere and so that my hoops will stay intact. The next step in the design is to add this beautiful heart with all the pink roses in there. I did make this. Everything here is from the Dollar Tree. It took me about 2.5 packs of the roses, some ribbon, and a styrofoam heart that I cut in half and just added some foam paper on the back. Make everything all nice and neat. I'm going to go ahead and attach this too. And the way that I'm going to attach this is by using some U-pins. Now, of course, you see I'm not gluing anything in on this project, and I won't because I'll be taking everything apart and reusing just about everything. So there's one of my pins right there, and I'm going to put a pin on the other side. Then I'm going to add one more pin right in the middle where the zip tie is. Next step is to add the florals to fill in with all of the pool noodle and then just a few other things, and we'll be all done. So I'm going to go ahead and start by adding this first off-white rose, and I got these as stems from the Dollar Tree, And they were $1.25 a piece. They were long stem roses, and so I cut them down so that they would be perfect for this task. I also picked up a bunch, about four of them, four, is that four? About four bunches of the cabbage rose from the Dollar Tree as well. And those are great because they're going to fill in so well in between the spaces. The flower really opens up, and so it's going to help cover a lot of the pool noodle, at least most of it. And then I'll come back in with some greenery and fill in any other spots. I'm going to add some of the greenery that I cut off of the long stem roses, and I'm going to use my U-pins and attach it to the pool noodle. Just going to slip it right in between those two so I can hook it right in. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful. I love the pink and the white that's in there. And then of course the gorgeous draping that's on each side. I am going to just fill in a little bit with some snow to kind of poof up those loops in there. And that's going to me, give it a much more custom look. So just going to add a little bit. And then just make sure that my seam is not showing. So you just have to manipulate that a little bit. So this is how it turns out. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button because I do not want you to miss any of my upcoming bridal series, starting with the Winter Bride just in time for Valentine's Day with the beautiful off-white and pink flowers. Well, thank you for joining me once again, and whatever you do and wherever you go, be blessed.